In this video, I will break down every single thing there is that you need to know about the follower ads. Specifically, we're going to go over what KPIs you should be shooting for, what to do if you are not meeting those targets, and how to fix the specific bottlenecks holding you back. And if you are currently struggling to scale your coaching offer past 15 to 20K a month, keep watching. Let me share my screen and go over everything. There are three main steps. Step 1, track all these numbers. Step 2, the math, and then the step 3, scale or kill. I'll go over everything one by one. Step 1, we need to track all these numbers. In my case, the way I track all these, so basically I have kind of the software to track all this data. I have like two modes, basically monthly and daily. So every night when the day ends, right, set your VA will gonna come and put your ad spend, what you have spent, your setup payout, how many followers you have gotten, right, from these follower ads, how many leads, qualified leads, DMs, convos, calls, how many people showed up, how many people your closer or yourself was able to close, cash collected, and total revenue, right? And at the end of the month, this is exactly what it looks like. So month March, ad spend $3,500, setup payout I forgot to add, but yeah, followers, how many followers we got, leads, how many from these 700 followers, how many people were qualified, how many DMs your setter sent out, how many convos we had, how many calls we booked, how many people showed up, how many people we were able to close, how much cash we collected, and then target revenue, right? We have all this data over here. So then when we go over the bottleneck section, it will be way easier to identify the problem and then eventually fix that. Now let's go over what numbers we should be shooting for. So your cost per profile visit should be under 80 cents or under like 50 cents, which is good. And if it's under like 30 cents, it's amazing, right? Cost per lead should be anywhere around $2 to $5. And then the cost per qualified follower should be anywhere around from like $7 or $6 to $8 or even $10 is still good, right? The more B2B your niche is, the more higher it will be, right? Now the follower to convert rate should be anywhere around 20 to 40%. And then your booking rate, like how many people are being booked, how many calls are being booked from like DMs to like basically calls, right? Should be around like 2.5 to 5% from your followers. And your show up rate should be around anywhere from like 75 to 80%, right? And when you have like a nurturing system in place, like a good YouTube channel, good YouTube content, consistent, you are making good YouTube content and everything like that. When you have this in place, it's like not really hard to achieve this show up rate, right? And your close rate should be anywhere around from like 20% to 40%, and which eventually gives you a cash ROAS of 3x to 5x plus. Now step 2, let's go over the math, exactly how it looks like. Cost per lead around $6 on average, right? 5% book rate, which is about $120 cost per call. 80% show up rate is around $150 cost per live call, right? 30% close rate is about $500, and 20% cash collected on 8K offer is about $1,600, which gives us in result 3x cash ROAS, right? Now the most important thing, when should we know we need to scale the ad or we need to kill that creative, right? Which is step 3. Now this is the question: is your ROAS 3x plus? And if there's no major bottlenecks, if that is the case, if that's yes, right, you need to be scaling it. You need to scale it, raise your budget like 20% at a time, test new creatives always, and minimum you should have like 2 ad creatives live at all times, right? And if you have any kind of bottleneck, fix that bottleneck first. If you have like a tracking system in place, just like this, right? If you have like a tracking system in place, you exactly know where your bottleneck is, whether that's in your DM sequence, there's something wrong in the pre-call flow, there's something wrong in the sales process itself. Wherever your bottleneck is, go fix that first, and then go and see what your ROAS is. And if you're getting no ROAS, you're barely breaking even. If that is the case, you need to be testing new creatives, you need to be testing new angles, new hooks, and most importantly, you need to be fixing your profile. A lot of people like don't care about this and don't really look into it, but that's the most important thing. You need to be fixing your profile, right? If you are sending all that traffic on a fucking dog shit profile and still like thinking, why am I not getting qualified followers? Go fix your profile, bro. What are you doing? And yeah, I will make sure to make a video on this specific thing, specifically going over like how to fix your profile. And also, if you want me to send this entire dashboard, you can just DM me the word like dashboard on my Instagram, and I'll make sure to get back to you and I'll send you the link. And also, if you are struggling to figure out where exactly your traffic is leaking from your faucet, from your funnel, you exactly don't know where the bottleneck is. Whether it's in like the sales process, where that's in like pre-call video, where that's in like your ad creatives, whatever it may be, you don't know how to identify the problem, let alone like fixing that. If that's the case, if you want to know where exactly your bottleneck is, you can go into my description. You will find like a Calendly link to book your one-on-one audit. On that one-on-one audit, I will help you identify that bottleneck, and we'll see how we can fix that. And yeah, I will catch you soon on the next video where I will break down how to fix your profile to get more qualified followers onto our page. Peace.